All right, let's get right into it. John Morant is out with a torn left labrum to begin the week. That sucks. But the trade deadline is in February, but the first one is in December. I think it's December 21st. Don't get me wrong. Don't quote me. But yeah, anyway, you got Jaylen Brown getting traded to the Grizzlies. The Celtics getting Jaren Jackson, Mike Conley. The Timberwolves are finally moving on to Rob Dillingham and starting the new future. Mike Conley's going to the Suns to help out Devin Booker and Alex Sarr. Important trade right here. Jalen Green getting traded to the Bulls for Kobe White. Kobe White being a combo guard for the Rockets, more of a playmaker, and Jalen Green being more of a scorer for the Bulls. You got Giddey over there. Damian Lillard getting traded to the Orlando Magic. Yes. Paolo, Damian, France. Then you got Jalen Suggs. You got defense. Just more playmaking and stuff for Giannis. Paul George doesn't need to be on the Sixers. He's getting traded to the Blazers. Jeremy Grant, Dorian Finney-Smith. Just more tradable assets for the Sixers. Blazers taking a flyer chance on reviving Paul George. Colin Sexton going to the Brooklyn Nets. Con Knipple going to the Rangers. It just feels like this should be the trade, right? Kevin Porter Jr., he's going to the Rangers. So we also got another Magic trade, Torian Prince, and then you got Norm Powell going to the Suns. Now, KD announcing his retirement in the middle of the fucking season. We traded our future. We traded Alex Sarr. Bro, he calls it a career. That's it.
This offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now, here is Young. He had 28 points in the win against Toronto.
Yeah, he did a great job attacking the defense and getting to the line. That kind of aggression. Got it! Oh, what a hit! That is such a tough shot.
That's a miracle. Are you?
So continuing on, I'm still out with a slight injury. You can kind of see me at the end of the bench over there with a suit on. It's my second game I'm watching KD. KD just beat the Pelicans in his last game last week. It was a last minute shot, actually. It was a go-ahead bucket. 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. You know, KD was clutch. But now, I've been watching this game, right? And I'm getting healthier, but this man KD is going off like in a way I've never seen ever. Like in my life, I've never seen somebody perform like this.
KD. Shot clock at 6. Over Rizachet. Atlanta with the ball. The lead is 2. Williamson finds Young. Rule with the steal.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Bro can't waste his performance. He did way too good. He scored way too much just to take an L at the end of this. Are you serious? Let's go. Let's go.
Here's Vucevic. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
We are already watching a great performance, but now that this went into overtime, this is officially become a legendary performance that will never, ever be forgotten, because the history books will not let you. 67 fucking points, bro. Mind you, he just called it quits before the game started. He just called it quits on Monday. Today is Monday.
And the Hawks with possession here. Here's Young. Again, what an avalanche.
My goodness. 50 for the ace.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the great.
This is officially the wildest shit I have ever witnessed.
Overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby.
I really cannot believe my eyes right now. Like, I witnessed every bucket this man put in. That is so fucking insane. It's so insane. And bro, if this goes into double overtime and he scores 100, like, I might call it quits. No bullshit.
KD looking around. Connects again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on.
Young way outside. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for him in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire. But give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. KD, a statement win. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this is all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
We're looking forward to seeing you out there again, man. Thanks.
Trae Young scoring 50 is a big deal, but not as much as a big deal as what KD did. And you took the L, my guy. So that 50 is very forgettable. And there's no double-double in there. Anyway, 75 and 11. Take a picture. It'll last forever. 75 and 11. He literally did his Kobe game right after he said he was going to retire. I'm back, bro. I'm back. Let's get it. I'm with it. I'm with the shits now. This man just scored 75. You don't think I'm coming back? Yeah, Cam Johnson's injured, but yeah, nah. And they lost 5 in a row.
Giving the gift of basketball here on this Christmas Eve. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Thunder, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
You know, right now for the Wizards, they're doing exactly what they expected. Took some time to develop the chemistry, but now they're playing great basketball.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Jonathan Kuminga, Cam Thomas out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's Chuma Okeke, and it's Sharp in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Washington, Kevin Durant is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Chris Middleton, then there's Johnson, and it's Poole in at the 2 spot. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
Yeah,
I gotta get back in the groove.
Thomas
Man. This man
outside.
just scored 75 fucking points. What?
2 points.
What? All right. So I gotta like get back into the season and the lore of the season, but how do you even do that after somebody just scores 75? Holy shit, with 11 rebounds too to go with it, and a dub, and a go-ahead bucket at the end of the like. Jesus Christ!
Out left to the wing.
Rest in peace, Kobe. That's all I'm saying. Mamba would have been proud.
He just looks off this quarter. It looks like he's forcing
So we're
right
getting
now. In his head.
Knocks down.
Nice little three. We're getting into
Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Wizards.
the meat
They
and
wanna keep rolling
potatoes,
here, following
as
the
the
win
old
against
people would
Atlanta.
say.
Yeah, that was a hard-fought win for them. Couldn't
Because
finish the job and
there's
And it's tied up with that one.
restrictions on contracts
And
that
we've
kind of
got
have
28 seconds left to the first quarter of the game.
deadlines on them as far as people signing to
Bay
new
with a screen
teams.
on Russell.
Some of them
Johnson passes to
have
Bay.
the restriction of December 20th.
Johnson slams it.
level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle. Come on.
Tickler, Ernie, I'm ticklish. I don't want to
Come on,
ticklish.
And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
Locked in offensively, getting to his spots, picking apart the D, scoring in bunches, Jets.
Great points. Get it? See what I did there?
We saw, Ernie, it just wasn't funny.
Yeah, so
So good to have you with us.
I don't know. I didn't realize I was coming back kind of rusty a
Russell is
little
out
bit.
there with Johnson. Then it's Nicholas
I mean,
Claxton, and it's cloudy.
you're gonna do what it do, but
And so he makes both from the line.
I mean, the team just lost 5 in a row. They don't
Brooklyn
have a
leading by 6.
superstar. I mean, I guess you count Cam Thomas, but
Johnson passes to Russell. Johnson a screen
I
on
don't know what's
Johnson.
going on. But anyway,
To the inside. And stolen by Durant. Down
yeah,
low.
there you go.
Here's Middleton,
We
and that comes up
have
the
seen
assist
a
by
lot of
Durant.
movement
That ends up
happen,
helping
and that's what
maintain this
happens
lead.
before January 1st, after
Johnson
Christmas
against
time,
Russell.
but like
Durant for
before
3.
Christmas time.
Brooklyn
Around
pulls
that
it
time is like an unofficial first trade deadline before you get to the February deadline.
Now here's
There's
Johnson.
also like sort of another one because I believe January there is a stipulation in the contract. It's like
Fires from deep.
they have 3 different
Nails it
deadlines,
from
or
beyond
2 different
the arc.
deadlines, I would say. I think it's like
Rebounded by
January
Washington.
18th, which is like
Johnson's got 4 rebounds
the end
now.
of January
Middleton
going into
outside.
February,
Back to Johnson.
which
And here's Durant.
will make
He's
sense.
blocked by
But,
Kuminga.
the first one is December, that's the
Durant
earliest
with a
one,
screen on
and the
Thomas.
second one
The
is in
kick to
January.
Durant. 3-pointer. He buries it
that's
from
where
3.
Teams
Durant's
may
got
wait
14 points now in the second half.
No hesitation
To
from
start
the
moving,
swingman
we may
Durant
wait
to
until
set
February
confidence
after that
off the
little
catch.
January deadline for people to free up. That's pretty much what it is like the market frees up because there's more options
left
to
wing.
maneuver with,
Johnson passes to
basically,
Porter. The fadeaway.
So,
Rebounded by Johnson.
yeah, all those trades you see in the beginning of the video was
To take the lead.
teams taking care of that
And it's
little,
Thomas with the rebound.
December something option.
Thomas has got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Porter outside. Hits the trifecta. Pass to Carrington. Outside Johnson. 3-pointer off the mark. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
yes, they did. And, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And let's reveal our player of the game, Cam Thomas.
11 for 24 isn't too bad. I have 0 turnovers. Could shoot the 3 a little better. KD went crazy. I don't know what happened, to be honest. I guess it was just our defense wasn't good enough. D'Angelo Russell getting 23 and 10 is insane. 36 and 5 out of Cam. Let's see what happens next game. Let's just see what happens.
Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference. And checking out Orlando, a game and a half out.
And you know, for the Wizards, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
So look at the starters for the Wizards. We've got Durant. Jordan Poole is out there with Johnson. And it's Vucevic. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for Orlando, underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Jalen Suggs is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Wagner in at the 3. This is the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas and the NBA. All wrapped up, Greg, into one beautiful package.
It is, partner. And as a player, it was always an honor to play in.
Rookie of the year in 2023 to an all-star.
So obviously you see Jalen Suggs right there regarding him.
And Kevin, that really
seeing Kevin
says it all,
Porter
doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor.
You know, all the trades just
almost instant
perspective here. All those trades happen at the end of this week. I was just trying to, you know, give you something to look forward to coming next week. You know, because it's going to be a brand new league, basically. You know, next time we play the Magic, Damian Lillard is going to be the point guard. It's going to be a whole different team. Got the Cobra 1 Xmas on. You know, it's December time, late December 20-something. So, got to get in the holiday spirit, y'all.
It's rebounded by Poole. Washington leading now by 4.
As you can see
on the tries from the block.
On the screen right there.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also.
I don't know who fouled him. Who fouled him?
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
So despite Paolo always shitting on us every game, the Magic feel like a comfortable opponent. I'm not really sure why. I can't really explain why. You know, Desmond Bane should be a huge difference, and it's really not. And the thing is, he's not in real life either, which is the funniest part. Like, what happened in the game is exactly what happened in real life. So I can see why they switch things up. Got just a little bit more firepower, sacrifice just a little bit more defense. Because, you know, that's what they're known for. The Magic are known for defense. Right now it's 47-49, about to be halftime. So, as you can see, they're known for defense.
And that's exactly how you draw it up.
You know, they gotta get somebody who can get the offense going, even when it's by themselves. Even when no one else is going, and you know, you don't have anyone to get an assist with. Fine, cool. Oh my God. Oh, and he gave him. Oh, okay. KD is so sick for this, bro. This man is retiring. This man is retiring. This guy. No, not him.
Good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Nick, are you guys executing the game plan the way you want?
I think mainly on offense we're finding open looks and we're knocking them down. So just got to keep doing that. I think on defense, and then we're doing a pretty good job. But I think we've been playing pretty well so far.
Okay, we'll see if you can keep that going. Thanks, Nick. Back to you, Kevin.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No question. I'd rather play alongside them than against them. And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic. What a close game this has been.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big-time home court advantage here.
Some of the loudest fans in this league. It's like having a sixth man on the floor.
All right, so follow me here, right? Follow me. I have a theory. Honestly, this falls into like lore, but I have a theory as to why KD wanted to retire this season. In the middle of the season. Not in the beginning. There's no prompt. There was no prompt that said, hey, KD wants to do a retirement tour, blah, blah, blah. No. I did not get notified. He just decided.
They should continue
To the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole...
All right, so here we go, right? In this league, specifically, the NBA sped up the expansion teams. So the expansion teams are coming next year. There are two of them. The first one is the Las Vegas Outlaws, right? They are officially becoming a team, an expansion team next year. So we've all heard about how LeBron wants to be an owner. I can see how you can't be a player and an owner at the same time. Ask Michael Jordan. He had to give up his position just to be a player in the Wizards. So look at that effort. But so LeBron's retiring because he's about to be an owner of the Las Vegas, you know, part owner, whatever. Las Vegas, of the Las Vegas team, right? But the other team, get this, is the team that already existed, the Seattle Supersonics. And get this, the last draft class the Seattle Supersonics had was with KD. Because Russell Westbrook never played on the Supersonics. He played on the Thunder. So KD is the last basic superstar to ever play on the Supersonics. So why wouldn't he want to also become a part owner? But if you got to do that, you got to retire. So maybe he got his ducks in a row, you know, in order to be part owner, and then realize, you know, I got to do the LeBron thing. I got to get out of here if I want to start my next chapter, right? Next chapter. He's known, KD is known for next chapters, bro. So it makes sense if he wants to circle back to the team that drafted him and be an owner, bro. With LeBron. So LeBron and KD are now just owners. Damn, that makes so much fucking sense, bro. It makes too much sense. Too much. You know what else makes sense too? Me being mad that this game isn't going how I want it to go, and just completely letting all of that frustration out on Carter Jr. Like, yeah, bro. Yeah. That's the type of time we're on right now. What were we doing down double digits? Like, seriously. And we just lost to the Nets. It's like, what the
Johnson against Suggs.
What are we doing?
Payne for three.
Anyway,
Johnson with the
yeah, it makes too much.
to take the lead, and he sinks the layup.
Scoot.
Johnson is good. Getting both in the line, and it's a
Yeah, it
3-point
makes
game.
too much fucking sense, bro. But the thing is, I wish I had known that was the
And the
plan
foul called on the Cobra.
before we traded for him. Because, you know, basically the team is not necessarily centered around him, but,
Carter sets the pick for Banchero.
you know, we got Vooch just so we can contend in the playoffs. Like, me, KD, and Vooch are, like,
And so it's Johnson who brings
we're
the
not a
ball
big
up
three,
for the
but
Wizards.
it's a big 2.5, you know?
I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly
And
Shot clock at 6.
I don't know how that's going to play out after the expansion draft. I mean, I might be better off, honestly, because the league's going to be a little weaker. Not necessarily the talent, but like the teams. Teams are going to be a little weaker because it's not going to be as much talent as jumbled up. Even though it's not jumbled up now, it's going to be even less jumbled up. Two more teams coming.
So Washington takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Kevin Durant. It seems like even with some adversity thrown your way, you guys find a way.
Well, we're moving the basketball. You know, we just relying on each other. And, you know, we're just believing in each other, man. No matter what, we just stick together.
It was very obvious that that was the case. Thanks, KD.
David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the player of the game, the Cobra.
Like I say, every single time we're gonna play the Magic, Paolo's gonna go off. That's just how it's gonna go. And you know what? I accept that. I really do. 31, 6 and 7, 0 turnovers, 11 for 16. That's the type of game that I'm back officially. 2 steals, 3 blocks. Let's go.
And Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for the Wizards, Jordan Poole out there with Johnson. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a 3-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Now here's Poole. Launches a 3. Durant, no good. Poole against Mitchell. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Washington. Their last game, just about halfway through the season. Let's take a look at the East. You look at the Cavaliers, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And of course, Washington, 5 spots from the top.
Well, I think for Cleveland, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum? This will be a big
So
test
on
for
some
their
off-season
defense,
shit, the Zion Trae Young experiment is going really well because they're #1 tied with Cleveland in the East.
It's good.
And Cleveland is pretty much #1 all over again from last year because it's NBA today and they're #1 last year. But also, they didn't really do too much roster changing. I mean, They might have made some moves to beef up the bench. You know, they might have developed some of the draft picks they already had. You know, Craig Porter Jr. I think that's his name. Jalen Tyson. But for the most part, they are who they are. And for us to climb up to like number 6, not bad. That's not bad at all. I mean, Toronto is surprisingly up there. There's a lot of people in real life who don't believe in Toronto. And in real life, they may not be as cohesive as they are in this game. In this game, brother.
And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters. The threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
And you look at Mitchell, he's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot. Maybe.
Anthony Edwards deservedly being on top of the three-point contest race makes sense. Now, Cade Cunningham is definitely a curveball I did not expect. Kyrie, Steph, you know, Tyrese. I mean, I'm not really expecting Tyrese either, just because he's not necessarily a three-point contest shooter as far as like his form, his shot form and stuff. It's not necessarily a three-point contest type of stuff. It's more like on Kyrie, Steph Curry type of level. Maybe even Anthony Edwards, we'll see. I feel like his is a little slower also, but not as slow as Tyrese's.
12 points for him.
But yeah, it was just pretty interesting to see Cade. Like, whoa, okay, what type of season is he having over there? I mean, the Pistons did beef up their roster. Actually got rid of Beef Stew, but ended up beefing up their roster. So.
Durant against Mobley. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And with a moment here, let's see the league's top scorers. Kevin Durant on top.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him.
Thinking about the shot. Let's hear it.
Hello and good evening. We are seeing Donovan Mitchell putting in work. Such a consistent offensive force.
What a playmaker. Mitchell makes everyone around him better. He's an elite scorer, strong defender, making an impact at both ends.
And the scary part is he seems to just get better every year. Okay, fellas, now we'll look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
Some really interesting names here. So many great shooters in the league. That said, I know who I would pick. Shaq?
Shaq Shadama says you've picked the wrong guy, Kenny.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Me and KD leading the NBA in points together Mitchell. Is so poetic for a few reasons, right? The first reason is he's retiring, so he's leading the league in points, and he's just going to get out of here, which pretty much shows us that he doesn't need to retire, and that's where my theory comes from. Like, how do you retire and then score 75? Like, obviously you don't have to retire. This isn't like the last game. It's not like Kobe, like he put his all into the last game and, you know, this is his farewell. Like, bro, this is a random fucking Monday against the Hawks. Without me, and you score 75, you can obviously still play, bro. Obviously.
There's the AT&T. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Cavaliers ahead, up 3. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Lead by 6.
Another reason it's interesting is because it's such a extreme. It's like two extremes. You got the person who's retiring at number 1, and you have a rookie on the team at number 2. Like a person who just started and a person who's ending. That's a great pass. He can honestly still go. Like two extremes are doing the same thing, and we're not doing the same thing, kind of, because the other reason it's so poetic is because this is almost the relationship of when KD and Russell Westbrook went to the finals against LeBron. So I'm doing what what Russell is doing, like as far as rebounds, assists. I'm not actually getting triple doubles like that. I can develop into that, obviously, if I just play some years, but for the most part, And the thing is, I'm a more efficient shooter right now than Russell, so it's like a perfected situation of KD and Russ, but on a whole different level because he's at the end of his career and I'm at the beginning. So he had to wait basically till the end to get that combination that he kind of always wanted from the very beginning of his career on the Thunder. He had to wait until the end on the Wizards.
They trail by 3.
That is kind of crazy.
Shot clock at 6. Tries it from the
like his career ends the same way it begins. Pretty poetic, if you ask me. And it's even more poetic if you add the lore into it of retiring just to be part owner of the Sonics. Like, what? That's so hard. That's so hard to think about. I'm sorry. That's just hard to think about. Like, I know he's leaving us, and I don't know exactly the direction we're gonna go. I mean, to end up being a free agent, go through the draft. I don't think we have a draft pick per se. And we traded Alex. I don't know, bro. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I know that. If I end up getting a say-so, which obviously I probably will, I don't know about having Jordan Poole. We'll see, though. We'll see. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Like, if it's just going to be me, Dolo, on the team, I kind of want to tweak it to how I want it, you know? Because I'm going to be the one doing everything. Scoring, passing, rebounding, blocks, steals. You know, making sure my turnovers are down so I can, you know, keep the team going. It's a whole thing. And if I'm going to have an even larger responsibility because KD's going to be gone, then we're gonna need it to be the way it needs to be. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
To stop the run, they get it back. This has not been his best quarter.
And
So it's Washington picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Katie.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. What's up, folks? For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And time now to present our player of the game.
This is the #1 team, by the way. I just came back not too long ago. This is the #1 team. Our guard defense is pretty terrible, so I can see why they tried to take over, but they didn't give Mobley a chance, and that's probably why they ended up losing, to be honest with you. 31. I didn't get too many assists, but I didn't get no turnovers either. And he got 24, so I'm pretty sure he's satisfied. Let's get it, man. I'm excited.